Hey chums, I know a lot of people are kind of confused at necessarily what it is that I bought, but I'll give you a little bit of a walk around and give you an idea of what this thing is. So I think it's about a 1999 Ford Taurus. It was raced in the Busch series. Apparently it might have been by Rusty Wallace or owned by, don't really necessarily know. Not really going to go off anything. It's got a few little touches, you know, like some Roush parts and stuff on it. But it's actually a simulator. So very, 1990s-ish. But it came with this pit box with a TV in it. And its toolbox, with all kinds of this kind of stuff, because the guy had it as a business before. So came with the working toolbox, came with all the chain rail, I guess, all the tires, great tires on it. You'll see it's actually got a hydraulic system in it. It's got hydraulic rams underneath it that shove the car around for the simulator. Right now it's disconnected because the guy ended up going with a bigger pump and it made it really aggressive. And so he said mostly it's kids that end up using this, and tends to be just too aggressive for kids. Inside it's got a full cage. As you can see, they cut out the side of the car to make it easy to get in and out of. But the whole suspension is underneath the car. There's no brakes per se on it really at all, and there's no engine. So where the engine was this great big circuit board for running one video game on a TV. Seems kind of excessive, but as you can see, full suspension is there, even the adjustment for the suspension. But it's all square tubing frame. If all this computer electronics was pulled out of there, it has all the mounts for an engine and everything. This is the steering rack. The actual steering wheel sticks through the grill in order to be able to move the car around and turn it. All the windows are plexiglass, but they're blacked out to give more of a simulator feel, I guess. It does have a shifter in it, so you can use the simulator in automatic or manual mode. You can change the view on anything like that. You push the pedals to kind of engage things. If you want to take the steering wheel out, just push a button, steering wheel will come off. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. It's probably going to be a little bit of a surprise for the boys, but as y'all know, I kind of tend to bring kind of some weird stuff home or some cool stuff home, so I'm sure they won't be completely shocked. But yeah, it's kind of a cool rig. People think I kind of lost my mind, but whenever I tell them what I paid for it, they kind of go, well, yeah, that was obvious. There are some ideas that, could rent it out to like stag and does and stuff like that. Then there's the whole street legal stock car. That'd be kind of cool, but that's going to take some investigating on how to do that. Big problem I would have maybe is insurance, trying to figure out how to do that. But it is pretty cool. Happy to have bought it. It was a big day on the road. Probably spent 14 or 15 hours traveling to go and get it. But I think it's pretty cool that it's here. So if anybody has any questions, shoot me a message. If anybody wants to come by and check it out, everybody's more than welcome. Bring your kids by. I'll throw them in there and they can check it out. Like I say, you're not going to have the hydraulics hooked up to it right now. But it's basically just an old 90s kind of arcade game wrapped in a great big shell. So yeah, come and check it out, and Mutt will be here to welcome you, I'm sure. And but just shoot me a message, make sure I'm around. I'm off all week, but we'll probably be going back and forth to the camp. Anyways, I'll get chatting with you later. Take care, chums.